And Friday of week 4 of January, the 27th, we have a full body. It is 4, 5, or 6 rounds, only one part. Squat with front raise, seated leg lifts with punches, squat with swing up to shoulder press, and bike crunches. Okay, squat with front raise. Squat, raise, squat, raise. Seated leg lift with punches, punch, punch, or just, you can just reach, but, okay? Or if you had a weight, I guess it'd be more like punching. Squat with swing up to shoulder press. So this is kind of a swinging motion with your arms and then a squat with your legs. Or it's kind of like an overhead swing, but your arms aren't in between your legs, they're on the side, if that makes more sense. And bike crunches. Ugh. Okay. So, squat with a front raise. You can hold one dumbbell the long way or 2. Doesn't matter however you want to do it. You're combining a squat and a front raise. So if I'm going to hold 2, I kind of make sure they drop between my legs. So I do squat, raise, down, up, 1, squat, raise, down, up, 2, squat, raise, down, up. And you can do that with 1 again, squat, raise, up, squat, raise, up. One thing I will point out is that I feel like for some reason with these, I don't do as deep of a squat as a normal squat. So I'm still trying to. I feel like it just doesn't come across that way because, I don't know, it just doesn't. So if you feel that way, we're on the same page. Seated leg lift with punches. What I was saying was if you had a weight in your hand, it'd be more like a punch. But basically, lift your leg. You can, like I said, if you put a dumbbell, you can kind of punch as you lift or just kind of touch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try your best to keep your back straight. It does tend to hunch when you do this because you're trying to get leverage of lifting. Because if you don't do stuff like this often, you probably wouldn't notice. But once you go to do it, you're going to notice that your hip flexors, your hips in general, anything to do like when we did the clamshells with raising your leg up, it's hard, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but I think a lot of it is the mobility, meaning you're tight. So for some reason when you hunker down, it feels like you have more energy than if you stay up nice and straight, because essentially you are using more of your body when you do that versus just letting, if I just only do this, my legs are not going very high. When I do this, I feel like they're going higher. Maybe they're not, but that's how it feels, okay? Squat with swing up to shoulder press. So what I was saying was this is similar to an overhead swing, but our overhead swing would look like this. So our weight would go between our legs and then up over our heads, and the weight would be together. With this one, we're gonna be on the side. So we're gonna do a squat like this, and our arms are gonna go from here to here, here to here. So this, we actually do want a swinging motion with our arms, okay? So squat, swing up, squat, swing up, squat, swing up, okay? So we are doing a swing. And bike crunches. Maybe I should change that. Or could I change it to, I guess, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna scratch that because I don't want people to get confused. So instead of just swinging like this, we are gonna almost try to do a shoulder press. So we're gonna swing and then almost swing through a press, okay? So swing, press, swing, press. So see how it's broken up a little bit? instead of just swinging straight up. Try to do that. And then bike crunches are bike crunches. I'm so glad this is it because something over here is hurting. Something on my other leg was hurting. Guys, I'm getting old. And if you're older than me and you're watching this, don't say, you're so young, because I'm getting old. Okay. I might look young, but I'm getting old. Bike crunches. So you're gonna start with your hands behind your head. Your head is gonna be off the floor, but try to keep your chin off of your chest. And your upper body is gonna move like this. Diagonal, 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 diagonal. Your lower body is gonna go bike, 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 okay? So together, opposite arm, opposite knee, bike, diagonal, bike, diagonal, bike, diagonal, bike. Now, with these, the faster you go, the easier it is. The slower you go, the harder it is, because the slower you go, you are hitting holds. So what I mean by that is, because you're just only have your back on the ground and your shoulders, and then your legs are off the ground, when you hit here or you hit here, you're doing a hold. So your abs are holding you there, okay? So when you go slower, you are hitting more holds than if you go faster, you're never fully hitting a hold, okay, if that makes sense. So if you go faster and you're kind of going like this, you're never really hitting a static hold. Or if you go slower, hold, 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 okay? You're actually hitting those holds, which is gonna make it more difficult. And that is it. I made it through, you made it through. I think most of you are in the bundle, so you're January, February together. So you can look at this as either end of January or halfway through the program when you combine January and February. So I hope you're still with me. I hope you're still feeling energized. I hope you made some kind of progress, got stronger, got mentally stronger, feel better, feel more energized, and we'll continue on with February.